Friends, thank you for joining me. William Newell here, and I'm coming to you from Dungannon Methodist Church. Over the past number of days, we've been looking at the 23rd Psalm. It's a psalm that brings comfort and strength to so many people in difficult circumstances. The words are beautiful. It begins, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul." Last time we looked at the green pastures, and this evening we are looking at the still waters. He leads me beside still waters. Yes, I know, friends, it's very difficult to picture anything that resembles still waters just now, because all around is turbulent waters, the turbulent waters of anxiety, uncertainty, the turbulent waters of concern, heartache, fear, isolation, and all that goes with it. But having said that, I do find considerable comfort in the picture of the shepherd leading his sheep, leading them beside the still waters. Still waters are very calming, they're very soothing, and there's times we need just that. Even the word leadeth in the Greek, it literally means to lead with care. You know, that in itself, it's such a great comfort whenever we know that the Lord Jesus, our good shepherd, leads his sheep with care. Now, I know the concept of a shepherd leading his sheep. It's not familiar in these parts. I have seen sheep farmers round County Tyrone moving their flock along the road. Someone goes on ahead to prepare the way and to alert oncoming traffic. People stand in gaps along the road, and there's always several well-trained sheepdogs to assist. And lastly, there are those at the rear driving on the sheep. But it was so different in the ancient Near East, in biblical times, and indeed in many parts of the world to this day. The shepherd goes on in front, and the sheep follow. The shepherd leads the sheep, and they follow. Isn't that a lovely picture of Jesus, the Good Shepherd? He leads and the sheep follow, willing to go wherever he leads. I wonder, are you willing to follow the Good Shepherd wherever he leads? And you know, we are never conscripts. We are willing followers. He wants followers who will trust his leading and be obedient to his commands. And where does he lead his sheep? He leads them beside the still waters. Incidentally, there's something else I've learnt about sheep. Sheep will never drink from a fast-flowing river, and for a very good reason. They are poor swimmers, and if their woolly coat becomes soaked, the weight of the water, it will pull the sheep under. Instinctively, the sheep know that, so they will not go near fast-running water. Sheep drinking from still waters, you know, that's such a lovely picture of rest and peace. In the Middle East, there would have been many dry river beds that would suddenly become a torrent of very fast-flowing water whenever the rains came. No shepherd would ever expect his sheep to drink there. No. A good shepherd would lead his sheep into a place of peace, his peace. But you know, as we think of peace, I am fully aware that this is Palm Sunday, and I have a clear picture of Jesus, the Prince of Peace, riding on an animal of peace, coming in peace into the city of peace. In case you might not have known it, the name Jerusalem means the place of peace. But for Jesus, the days that lay ahead were not days of peace. They were days of turmoil and suffering. And we know life can be like that for us too. And it is like that for many just now. But remember, friends, the one who rode into Jerusalem that day to face the cross is the one who comes to us and says, "Come unto me, all you who labour and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11. And Peter reminds us to cast all our anxieties upon him, upon Jesus, because he cares for us. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7. Psalm 55 tells us in verse 22, cast your burden upon the Lord, and he will sustain you. Psalm 23 says, he leads me beside still waters. But remember, friends, it's only to those who are willing to be led. If we try to go our own way instead of his, we will miss out on the green pastures and the still waters. Goodbye, friends. And do join me again on Wednesday night. We're going to be thinking about the Lord's Passion in the days leading up to his crucifixion. Bye for now, and every blessing.